Now, you know I've been encouraging you to really use the new Google Sites, and I find it really helps me very quickly assemble a lot of materials. And I can very quickly do things like add images, and I can go to my Google Drive. I can integrate a lot of things very quickly. So check the tutorials from lynda.com or just play with it to find out the many wonderful features available. One thing, though, that I haven't liked compared to the older work that I would do with my older Google sites. And here's an older Google site, and I honestly, if you're going to make a very complex, almost online course, I'd probably use that. But I was able to put in a lot of different materials very quickly. Well, actually, it takes a little bit longer to know how to use these Google sites. And you'll have to take some tutorials on that. But there is a process here that you can move pages around and not lose the links that you might make to those pages. However, I've found that if you go into the pages in the new Google Sites, you can quite easily, I put these within some type of a hierarchy, I can quite easily enough click and drag things to move the pages. So now schema is on the same level as my home page. But if I had had a link that I had taken to schema when it was down as part of the hierarchy, it no longer works. For instance, once I would publish this with the rearranged hierarchy and I collect a link, it now is, when I copy that link and paste it into a document referencing this, the earlier portion of the link, when the page was way down here, is no longer active. It doesn't redirect the link as you could do in the other older version of the Google Sites. So you want to either think through the organization of your site very carefully before you start, or as you work, modify it, change it around, change titles, and then stabilize it. Because if you go moving links around and you've referenced that in another document, those links aren't going to be in the right place. So remember that before you really start linking this out to other sources of information, have stabilized the hierarchy of your website. Thank you.